we're not done with them yet. We got Akashi and games in here in winter semis.
I always say Ori's between the fire characters and the air characters on the CSS, so I just call Ori the air fire character. And SK is the water ground character.
Nice.
I feel like that makes sense in my head.
Don't games. Dude, if games died for that, that would have been the funniest thing ever. Not even just like throwing himself into the void, but like throwing himself off stage and then just getting fair chain for it or something. Oh.
So I was literally about to say, Twitch chat, cast your votes on how many times the Ori is gonna SD.
I feel like games does SD a lot.
I feel like Ori's SD a lot.
I mean, yeah.
I think they've just got too much power. They're just too fast and they can't control it.
Anti-SDs are an entire genre, so... I mean...
And like N-bad SDs, at least about 2. I thought that was an SD right there. Kusi, not so much, but I feel like every other Ori SD is like definitely more than the average player, I would say.
Yeah, no, I can agree with that. But,
I mean, either way, keeping it pretty even despite that SD so far.
Yeah.
Akashi going for the signature Thunderline. You'll have to see it.
Yeah, games is a play that's really like coming into its own recently, getting a lot more like good placements. Won S4 a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that, yeah.
He got top 8 in the last Kingpin, stuff like that.
I feel like games has definitely always had that potential from what I remember, but like it'd just be inconsistent sometimes.
Yeah, he always did. It was just again like inconsistent, kind of getting into his own head. But that seems to be happening a lot less nowadays, and we're really seeing.
Yeah, and like that can make a world of difference. Honestly, like that can make or break a top player. It's just that mindset and mentality, consistency.
Yeah. Good catch there on the tech roll. Keeping this one stock apiece.
Oh, the Sign Spike, the down air, the charged F strong. I feel like Ori F strong isn't talked about enough for like how good it is. Because like Ori's use it a lot and get a lot of kills with it. Oh wow, very nice catch there with the F strong.
I didn't really think there was a way for games to kill off that, but I guess I was wrong.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised that Upstrong even sucked Akashi in at the end there. Like it seemed like it was pretty far away.
Black hole move.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, Kashi gonna be going to the tried and true treetop for game number 2.
This is a pretty common pick for Akashi, I feel like, from what I remember.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I think it makes sense. Because like with Absa stage control, like you can cover almost the whole stage basically, like pretty easily with just like one cloud, or at least half the stage. And then off stage doesn't really matter how much space the opponent has, because you can just track them down wherever they are, basically.
Yeah, now granted, Ori can do the same thing, you know.
That is true. But like Ori's gonna press no matter what. Like it doesn't matter what stage he's on. He's gonna just run across the stage and get at you. I feel like.
I guess so, yeah.
I mean, definitely he gets more room to combo on larger stages, but I feel like he can still like cover space no matter what size the stage is.
It is definitely nice against Ori to have, you know, like the larger offstage area, so you have a little bit more room to play out and stuff, because it is a lot more crucial for Ori to get those kinds of kills than it is for Absa.
Absolutely.
Like, we haven't actually seen games go super far, like, super deep yet, but in general, that is how Ori's gonna find, like, the bulk of their kills, especially the early ones.
Yeah, I mean, you basically have to commit to get those early kills with Ori. Oh, that was a little scary. Once again, we've been having a lot of games that, like, at least start off very even.
Yeah.
We haven't had many games that were just, like, a blowout, if any, really. Except for, like, that one MSB game, I guess. Oh, wow. I wonder if games even meant to do that down tilt there. I feel like that's a very odd choice for that corner situation. Games is kind of putting himself off stage with these dares, like, a lot, feels like this game. And Akashi is capitalizing on that poor position.
Yeah.
But Games is going to come right back and get another up strong kill. Oh. You know, I saw the vision. I really did.
Yeah. That's just how it is sometimes.
Sometimes you just gotta go for it.
Okay,
that's what I said. You gotta commit to Ori to get these early kills.
Yeah.
Sometimes that just happens if you commit too hard. Now this is an interesting pick. Back on the starter. What's your opinion on like picking starters this late into a set?
I maybe listen that late in the set. I don't know. I think there's a lot of characters where they're just really good on starter stages. And
yeah, that's true.
It's easy to build them as comfort picks because starter stages tend to have less risk involved with picking them. Which I think is a really big aspect to them.
For sure. I mean, especially in a game like this where like most stages are probably at least pretty good for your character.
Yeah, because like, you know, games could pick Rockwell here, could pick Aramata here, but, you know, he's gonna get nuked by, you know, Absa Fair, Absa Up Air, any Absa Aerial.
By Absa anything.
Yeah, and, you know, granted, Absa can still nuke you here, but it's not gonna happen as consistently or as, like, wildly, you know?
For sure. I like the bash attempt. The Nair bash. I mean, geez, bash has got to kill Absa at like 30% if you catch her off stage with it. It's definitely worth going for on occasion.
Strong is gonna miss there. Actually, just kind of up being right in the games.
Oh, weird that games fell out of that Nair like that. I've hardly seen anybody fall out of Absa Nair 1 in that situation. Game's just throwing out all these sign projectiles, trying to keep Akashi off stage, but it did not work out at all. Now getting reversaled, kinda, and caught with the up strong.
Yeah, that was a pretty hard call out. It worked out.
Like, once again, we're kind of finding games, like, suddenly really deep off stage for no real reason.
Yeah.
Didn't get punished too hard on that one, but it's just a scary place to be in if you're just constantly finding yourself, like, near the bottom blast zone, and your opponent's just on stage hanging out, waiting for you to come back.
I mean, both these characters, like, these two characters have some of the scariest ledge trapping tools in the game, so... That doesn't help.
Yeah, I mean, you've got stationary sign and you've got moving sign.
Yeah.
Basically. Oh, that was interesting.
Yeah, there from Akashi, gonna... Yep, strong.
Yep, I was really close. Man, Games is just throwing out these kill moves.
Yeah.
He knows, like, he just needs one good hit at this point. I mean, it's Absa at 125. And I don't think that Thunderline was hitting anybody, Akashi.
It's conditioning.
Yeah, there it is. Just keep throwing them out until it works.
Yeah, I guess so. Going up 2-1 right now. Yet another upset under his belt. Akashi, the other fairly normal tri-plat in Chapel Pond.
All triplets all day.
I wonder... We haven't seen Frozen yet.
Nope. Next game, if there is a next game. Seeing lots of uppies from Akashi here. I mean, that is a really nice aspect of these tri-plat stages, and especially the ones with overhanging platforms. It just gives Absa, like, basically unlimited options with the up B to just cancel it in so many different ways.
Yep. Oop, F strong fair. There
Wow,
it is.
that's kind of gross.
Yeah, I kind of figured like the first time we might see something like that, but that time there was no platform for games to escape to.
I'm honestly shocked that Bash missed when it was reversed like that. Oh no.
Cool.
This is looking rough.
And,
I mean, I'd be pissed personally if I got killed by F strong fair at 50 or whatever it was. That should be allowed. James is definitely having trouble finding his footing here on this fourth game, yeah. Oh, there's the Thunder line. That was that conditioning. Oh, that was nice. Kind of covered everything there. Again, just keep throwing them out. I'm telling you, Ori F strong. Like, every Ori just kind of defaults to throwing out F strongs eventually.
Yeah.
It's just so good. It's so consistent.
I mean, again, their on-stage kill confirms exist, but they're a little lacking. You kind of just got, like, but the Nair up strong we saw earlier, which, like, is really rare. You got, like, side...
Oh,
oh
wow.
Boy. Yeah, that was scary. That could have kind of evened up the game. I mean, game's at almost 100, but... Oh
no. We're seeing so many games that are just, like, playing out pretty normally, and then right at the end, someone just dies to, like, a random tilt or aerial or something.
Yeah.
But that's what happens, you know, when you're under that much stress for that long, like, it's hard to just stay focused and make sure you're accounting for everything in the moment.
Yeah, mental stack is a really big thing that I found. Like, I've been trying to learn other games recently, and it's so... You know, like, obviously it's going to be insane at high level, but even at low level, it's like, you see all these new things. And at high level, those innovations aren't going to be as common, but they're still going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about high level is, like, of course, you get used to some of the things you have to keep track of mentally, obviously. You're like, oh, I'm keeping track of my resources, I'm keeping track of my opponent's resources, etc. But then once you get all that down, you have to start thinking about more, like, I guess, meta things, like thinking about how your opponent's been playing, what their playstyle is, what their, like, emotion seems to be, or what, like, their mental state is, etc. So, like, you just kind of keep adding stuff onto that mental stack, and, like, the more you can manage, the better, really. But then the issue is, sometimes you take on more than you can handle, I guess.
Yeah.
And then you just forget to die.
Yeah. And we almost saw it right there, once again. The Gates Blastos are pretty big, so both these characters might manage to hold on a little longer than usual. Oops, sorry. My button.
And once again, back to even. This is game 5, isn't it? Yeah. It's coming down to the wire. I wonder if we're gonna see the stage transformation here. I would assume, based on how these games have been going, that we will. But you never know.
Yeah, I mean, they're dead even right now, so, like, I'd be kind of surprised if we didn't.
But, you know, I mean, we haven't seen a ton of it, but these characters can pull out some really silly kills.
For sure. Especially Absa.
Yeah, it's definitely harder to come across as Ori. But it's there.
That up
just as soon as you get comfy, you die to a bash.
Yeah. I do kind of wish we were seeing, like, more crazy bear chains from games. 'Cause I feel like that's, like, the scariest thing Ori can do.
Yeah, I mean, we saw one last game. I think that's the only one we've really seen that I can think of.
Yeah.
Oh, and another parry up strong. You love to see it. Everyone's favorite way to take stocks.
Yeah.
The Thunder line at 0 into dying to Ori up air from center stage.
God, yeah. And rough guy.
Okay, well, we did see the stage transformation. Here we are. Last stock. Someone's going home. Or no, this is winners, isn't it?
Yeah, someone's going to losers.
Someone's going to losers and then maybe going home.
To fight MSB. Which is a very scary prospect.
Yeah. MSB, Wi-Fi Crag, ew. Now, granted, both these characters, Absa does well against Crag, I would imagine, right? I don't really remember.
I don't know, honestly. Probably.
Well, I know Ori does. So MSB is probably rooting really hard for games right now.
I don't know, MSB's actually kind of beaten like every CAG except or every Ori except QC this season, I think.
I guess that's true, but I feel like it's still annoying to fight against either way. Oh wow.
That
So many of these games just end abruptly to subpar DI. It's crazy.
That didn't even look subpar, it just looked.
Well, it looked kind of bad to me. I am honestly surprised he didn't live it though, because of the blast zones on gates. They're so wide.
I'm just sort of confused. But...
Aren't we all?
Oh yeah. I love confusion. My favorite. Alright. Well, with that, we do have our final two players up to bat here, Outcast and Tabsky. So new matchup.
Boy. New matchup, same old characters.